Jets. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
It's second.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bell. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Carried by the fullback.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself a you give yourself a bet.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Taco Charlton. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Damian Williams was dinged up a little bit in 2019, and Kansas City brought in LaShawn McCoy to supplement him. But when healthy, Damian Williams is a terrific back. Excellent speed, low center of gravity to make people miss. And how about the longest run in the league in 2019? 91 yards against the Vikings in Week 9. Many thought he was going to get caught, but he used the scoreboard in the stadium to make sure that no one was behind him as he carried it all the way to the end zone.
From the 3, second and a yard. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold able to connect with Mims. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The ball, call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Darnold. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Faking the give, Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to the ground game now with Geis. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Brashad Perriman. Touchdown number 15 of the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Chiefs nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Results in a 4th down.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
At the 20.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down.
They'll run with Geis. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Geis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
His 48-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Second and 5 now. Darnold over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And it's third down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Darnold. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashad Perriman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah,
and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Pierre Desir.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the interception, here's Darnold. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets.
Rashad Perriman.
Rashad Perriman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Jets 28, Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. A strong running. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman in the final seconds of the first half. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Super Bowl champs trailing here, but they will get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. To Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st down, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones who need to touch the ball.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Got a man, it's Mims. Darnold to Mims, first down Jets.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Darnold to throw again. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
New York.
Rashad Perriman, 46 yards. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made by Jordan Willis. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st and 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And all the Chiefs have it. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a pass is taken in by Hill, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Ready?
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but it'll be 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. And finding the tight end Wilson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 33 yards that time.
Check 56. Red 80. 6 guard. Check 6.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And the Chiefs' D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Hartman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
on the keeper. Blake Cashman on the tackle.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Avery Williamson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Back at the 31-yard line.
After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Pierre Desir, the 40. Past the 20, 10, and it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Make it play ball, baby. Make it play ball.
Rosas now to add the PAT. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Jets 50, Chiefs 8.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
10. At their
The
own
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build.
He's got a man, complete. And now the spin, and down to the 20. A big play there for KC. 56 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Hey, alert three, alert three. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Oh, 80. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. 56.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. Able to find his running back, Geis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Play action. It's Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Jets.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that, Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. And this makes 0 sense.
And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Darnold wants to throw the football. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Chiefs.
Well, Charles, it's